YouTube. Mike from Winning Wrenches back with another video. Today we're going to be continuing with the Crossroads, the Victory Crossroads build. Well, not build, but all the parts I'm sticking off for my buddy that's on deployment. You saw a lowering link video. If you watched that, you saw how to put the lowering link on it. Now we're going to be doing the driver backrest. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. So the first thing I'll be doing is pretty simple, just taking the seat off. Now the side panel here and the side panel on the other side, we have to pop those off. They'll just pop out real quick. We'll take those off, and there's two Allen keys that hold the seat on. Now the only difference with this seat and like a regular cross-country seat is that this seat right there's two switches. The seat's heated, so it's plugged in. So when we take the seat off, we'll have to set it to the side so we can get to the two bolts under there and be able to put that backrest on for the rider. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take the seat off. Alright YouTube, so I got both side covers off, and now there's these two screws. There's one right there, that screw, and there's one that matches it on the other side that I'm going to take out, and those are not, well, Allen head bolts, but those are, what is this, number 6 Allen key, so it's pretty big Allen key. Well, I mean, not pretty big, but whatever, you know what I mean. I'm gonna take those out, and then we'll come back once we pop the seat off. All right. Okay. So, just so I don't have to try this and do this with one hand, I'm just going to tell you real quick. What I'm going to do is now, it's super easy. You just lift up on the front of the seat and it slides forward. And then we'll just unhook the plug from the heated seats. And then we'll move to the next part. So, I'll just go ahead and do that. So here's the two bolts underneath your seat. So you'll see there, well, you can't see right here, but there's a little pocket right here where this will set and rest in here. Now, generally there is a small strap on here, kind of for the passenger to hold on to if they want to. No one ever does. Usually people just tuck it below their seat, but his strap's already missing. And what we'll do is we'll take off these two bolts right here. You see it kind of just sets here. Now I'm gonna put it this way, because if I put it this way, I feel the feeling it's going to set too far back, and when you lean back on it, it's not going to have as much strength the way this is made. So I'm going to put it this way. That way it has, if he leans back on it, it's pushing more on this plate than it is on a smaller plate. So let's go ahead and pop these two bolts out of here. These are two, they're not even very tight, they're just in there kind of snug. These are two 1/2-inch bolts. So pop that one out. We'll do this side. Pop this one out, and now, like I said, I'm put it on this way. Like I said, the reason I'm gonna do that is so when he puts the backrest in here, which I'll shoot that too. I'll show you guys how to do that real quick too. Put it like this, so that way if he leans back on it, the bottom of because it just slides in and out, it doesn't lock in or anything, the bottom of the backrest is going to push on this plate, which is sturdier than this plate back here. So let's go ahead and just pop these two bolts back in. Like, this is super easy, super quick. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible for you guys. And my battery's flashing on the camera, which I'm going to change that. So before I finish out this video. And anyways, get me through this part. So now I'll just take these 2 bolts and torque them down. Torque setting is German. Like I said it in the past, good and tight. There we go. And now that's in there. Now I'll just reassemble the seat and everything, and I'll show you how the seat slides in and stuff. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll go over, I'll put the seat back down, and I'll show you that pocket real quick inside the seat. I'll put the seat back down, and then I'll bolt it back down real quick. So just give me a few minutes. All right, so be completely honest with you. I put everything back together as you just saw, and I went to stick the seat rest in there, and it wasn't going in. It was going in super tight. Well, that's because that bracket that I just put in, I put too far back, so I'd take it all back apart and scoot it forward about 1 inch. And now, the way this works, if you don't know, the way this works is you can see the bracket right there. Just put it there, slide it in, backrest for the rider. So there's that. And like I said before, the reason I put the plate the way I put it is so if he leans back on it, it's pushing against the thicker plate and not the thinner plate to where there's nothing supporting it going this way. So if he pushes on it, if he leans back on it, it's more weight supported this way on that bracket. So there you go. I'll do a quick, I'll show you what it looks like with me sitting on it real quick too. So there it was. That was the rider backrest install. So if you guys have any questions or anything, like always, you can hit us up down in the comments and let us know your questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. This is on a Crossroads. Like I said, it would be the same for the Crossroads and a cross country. Not sure about the other steel frame bikes, but I know on these two they're going to be the same. So yeah, let's do the outro. This video right here is the most recent video they put up. This one right here is the one that YouTube suggests for you. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and punch me with that fist bump and hit that subscribe button. And remember, always keep the shiny side up.